This is an introduction video for the SkyCNG SkyPRO 8-cylinder sequential kit. We're going to show you what you get in the box. Okay. These are pretty popular videos. I've already opened it up. Just going to go through each of the components for you. Do a quick rundown. SkyPRO kit, just by the way, was just developed and upgraded for 2014. It's an upgrade from last year's, the last couple of years, SkyTop kit. And we'll just jump right in. All the rubber hose you should need, so as long as you use it wisely, it will last you through a typical conversion. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the reducer. This is the Tartarini RPM 04S reducer. This is a really good multi-stage reducer. Alright, we love it. You're going to see greater longevity. It's going to last you longer, lesser maintenance, 6mm input. There's this little wire. The socket is the reducer temperature sensor. Connects to the ECU. It is multi-stage. This is made for 250 bar pressure, and this is where the CNG output is. And I won't go into all the details of everything, but this is what you get. We throw in stickers as well. These are good quality stickers. These are required. Fire code. Put this under your driver's side door where your CNG cutoff is for the quarter turn valve that you get, which we offer on the side. By the way, if you don't have a good swage lock or just a good high pressure fitting company nearby, or you just want to get them all from us, we don't mark up those parts, by the way. This is the sticker you'll need. Another good high quality sticker. I used to see so many of these cheap pale blue, sun faded, CNG stickers. This one has little flecks in it, metal flecks. I don't know if it'll show up on here or not, but it shows up in light at night as well. This is required by law to be on your rear bumper. Okay. Here is an upgrade for the SkyPRO kit. Just some gas fittings. This is the Hanna high performance injector rail. We get these directly from Korea. We don't get them from Korea through somewhere in Europe. We get these specially made just for SkyCNG. We love these things. This is an upgrade from the SkyTop kit. You're going to get faster response time. You're talking, I think, 1.2 milliseconds of closing time. If you don't know what that means, it doesn't matter, but just know that most people are like 2 and 3 milliseconds of response time. And this has, most people have each injector capacity volume is around, I believe it's around 50 or 60 liters per minute. Whereas these are about 115, I think, per minute, something like. It was like twice as much. Sorry, I don't have that off the top of my head, but you're getting twice the performance out of these guys. This is a quad rail. You'll get 2 of these with a V8 kit. We also order a twin rail, or offer a twin rail. So, because sometimes the quad rail doesn't fit exactly where you want. Or your hoses can't be all the same length, because when you do a proper install, each hose from here to the manifold, you want it to be as short as possible, and you want them to be all the same length as much as possible. And the twin rails can accommodate that. Some engines are easier than others. The quad rail gets the job done as well. We also have those for a V6 and a triplet rail. This is the other rail. Okay, coming from the reducer, you're going to have a low pressure CNG hose, and this is something specially developed for SkyCNG. This is an anodized aluminum splitter. So this little nozzle right here connects the low pressure hose directly upstream to the reducer. It comes here, and then you split it out. This will go to one engine bank, this will go to the other engine bank. This is your Cng Temp Sensor that connects right in there. You have to have that to operate properly. And so here, you just split out to the banks. It's a really cool little feature. Just kind of combines all into one and minimizes the mistakes. Sometimes you'll find these connected to the injector rail, and we like it right here on the splitter. It's a really cool high performance splitter. It's going to get the job done. It's going to last you forever. Our kit includes lots of goodies. These are just connectors you can see for yourself. Water connectors, T-brackets, clamps, different kinds of clamps, manifold nozzles, everything. This is the high pressure solenoid. So when you run your high pressure line up to the engine bay, the high pressure line is going to run into this solenoid switch, and connected to that solenoid switch is the manometer, or the pressure gauge. Let's see if I can get it open with one hand. There's this guy. And that reports back to the ECU. It's all connected, to the wiring harness. More clamps and just fittings. Again, this is why we aren't necessarily the cheapest kit on the block, but we include lots of stuff that people will nickel and dime you with after the fact. And not to mention the fact that just overall quality of every single component is superior. Low pressure filters. These go in line after the aluminum splitter that I showed you a minute ago. Each of these filters is for each engine bank. These will go in the low pressure CNG line before it gets to the injector rail. The standard with the SkyPRO kit, these are universal injector cutoffs. This is the old school cut and soldering of the wires. These will connect to your ECU harness. We have a upgrade available from these if you don't want to do the cut and solder. Many vehicles nowadays have, we can do these plug and play options. It's a little bit of an upgrade. This is for an EV6 vehicle, which is most Ford, Dodge, and Chevy that have been made in the past 7-8 years use these. We can offer these as well. It's about $60 for a pair. Those are an upgrade, and they work out really well. It cuts down on the mistakes, and it cuts down on your install time. So we definitely ask people to try and take advantage of that when they can. Just another bunch of goodies that we include. Brackets and screws, things like that for attaching the reducer and the injector rails. And then lastly, we have the heart and soul, the ECU. From Tartarini, one of the, or actually the oldest name in CNG conversions in Italy. They are the leader of all Italian kits. So this is definitely the cream of the crop that you're getting here. Pretty similar wiring harness to most other kits out there. I won't go through each of the fittings, but everything you need is on here. Here's your map sensor. Here's your dash switch. Let me see, I don't know if it'll focus, but anyway, this is what goes on your dashboard. It's a little push button. It says Tartarini. Your fuel gauge is across the top, a blue light in the bottom left for CNG, a yellow-orange light in the bottom right for gasoline or petrol. And then here is the 64-bit controller. Single-pointed connector. This is hermetically sealed. These go in the engine bay. So, you don't have to put them inside the engine compartment or anything like that. They're not weatherproof, none of them are, but it is weather resistant. So you just install that there. This is the brain of it. And yeah, that's it. We covered it. Oh, there was one more. We do offer another plug-and-play sort of option, and that is the injector sleeves. These injector sleeves allow you to avoid drilling in the manifold. A lot of our installers are really good at drilling in the manifold, and that's fine. They can do it quick. They're confident in their abilities, but sometimes customers don't like it when they hear you're going to be drilling holes in their engine. So this can be a selling point as well as a convenience point for the installer. It'll save you a couple of hours, maybe even 3 or 4, but it also saves the customer a little bit of anxiety, knowing that what they're doing to their engine is still reversible. If they ever wanted to change out the kit onto another vehicle, they wouldn't have to worry about selling it with holes in the manifold or plugging those holes. We hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is the SkyCNG SkyPRO 8-cylinder sequential kit. Check out SkyCNG.com for more information. Thanks.